So today we're going to do a mommy and me class. I've borrowed a baby today. Say hi, June. And please listen to yourself and listen to your baby as you practice. You can pause the video, you can change diapers, you can breastfeed, whatever. This is a practice for both of you, a nice connection, and so we'll flow today with the babes. And feel free to do anything that you need to do throughout the practice. You never really know. There's lots of unpredictability to the practice when there's a baby involved. So please listen to yourself, listen to what's happening around you, and enjoy. We're going to start seated. And as we practice today, feel free to have your baby in front of you. Maybe set up some blankets for them to lay on. Or you can keep them with you so they can have their toys around or have kind of like a little nest that we make. But we'll start seated. And find your most comfortable posture. If you're comfortable, that is the most important thing. Placing the baby somewhere comfortable too, whether it's on the side, in the lap, in front of you. And close your eyes. Take your hand onto their heart and your heart. Feel this touch, this physical touch, this connection. Feel your heartbeat. Feel softness and tenderness and love. And soften in your face. Let the eyes be relaxed in the sockets. Let the inner tubing of your ears soften. Start to receive all the sounds around you, all the gurglings. Invite in noise, invite in distraction, and still remain present here with yourself. Relax the inner tubing of your nose. Start to breathe a little bit deeper. Take a few soft inhales and exhales, enjoying your breath. Ujjayi breathe if that's in your practice, but most importantly, soften. Soften eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Let the molars detach. Let the back teeth be not touching. And let there be some softness, a gentle smile in your face, in your eyes, inside the cheeks, in your chest. Feel this lightness. Today we're going to practice with the intention of softness and sensitivity, sensitive to our own practice, where we are, to this beautiful connection, this baby practicing alongside us, and their sensitivity too. When we relax, when we soften, we transmute this feeling to our babies too. If there's your own intention you'd like to place on the practice, you can do so now. Take a couple more breaths. Breathe with your baby. Hand on your heart. Soft shoulders, soft face. Open your eyes. Take your baby. And 3 times inhale, reach your baby up over your head, extend. And exhale, bring them back to center. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, big. Breathe in, stretch your side body. Lengthen through the ribs. Exhale, bring them back to center. And do that 1 more time. Inhale, extend up. And exhale, release. You can place your baby on the floor in their nest, maybe facing up towards you. And come onto your hands and your knees, maybe framing your baby. Me and June are going to scoot back so you guys can see us. Spread your fingers. Start to cat and cow. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round through the middle back. Maybe keep your eyes closed and flow here. Or maybe look down at your baby as you exhale. Inhale, open through the chest. Move with your breath. Feel lightness, sensitivity in your hands. Feel connected to breath and movement, not rushing through the movements with anticipation, but enjoying every part of the cat pose, of the cow pose. Maybe letting your hair down and shaking it over your baby. Take 3 more. Come to center, walk your hands off to the right. Take a couple cat and cow poses here, getting into the side ribs. And then stroll over to the other side. Say hello to your baby as you do so. Take a couple side body cat and cows. Come back to center. Hands on either side. Walk your knees close together. Inhale, lift your leg. Bend the knee and imagine you're kicking up towards the ceiling. Then bring your knee to your nose or foot to face. Inhale, stretch the foot back, kick up, roll in towards center. Do that 3 more times. Bend the knee, use your left glute, kick up, then curl in, and then do 2 more on your own. Thank you. Extend the leg straight back. Place it outside the right foot and look over your right shoulder. Stretching through the left ribs. Push your left ribs up to the left. Stretch your left calf by pushing the heel back. Lift the leg. This time, exhale, bring your left knee to the left arm. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, curl to the side. Do that 1 more time. Curl to the side. Now place your foot outside your left hand and walk your right knee back. Keep the right knee on the mat. Give your hips and groin, a nice stretch here. You can do anything that you'd like to here. You can roll to the pinky toe side of the left foot, getting deep into the left hip. You can lean to the right and open your chest, twisting the spine gently. You can come onto your elbows, getting really close to your babe. Maybe give kisses. Breathe. Feel the calmness in you, the sensitivity in you, and what's happening with your baby too. Come back onto your hands. Scoot your right knee back in. Lift the leg up. Reach your right arm forward. Take the foot, if that's comfortable, and open your chest. Find balance here. Balance through the right shin and the left hand. Nice. Go ahead and release. Take cat and cow pose for a neutral spine. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Walk your knees close together and extend the right leg this time. Bend the knee. Imagine you are putting your foot on the ceiling. Squeeze your right glute. Then bring your knee to your nose. And you might notice that the baby starts to mimic you, moving their legs. Kick up, curl in. Do that 3 more times with your breath. Squeeze. As you exhale, push up as you inhale. Extend the leg and place it outside the left foot. Start to look over your left shoulder. So imagine that you're pushing the ribs to the right and pushing back through the right heel. Thinking about the whole right side lengthening here. And slowly on a breath in, come to center. Lift the right leg. Exhale. Right knee to the right arm. Inhale, extend. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Bring the right foot outside the right hand and walk your left knee back. It's not necessary to go as deep as you possibly can into the hips, especially if there's recovery happening. So feel a gentle hug in the low belly, and even activity in your right foot to pull up and in the pelvic floor. So you can still take it however it feels best. Going into the outer right hip by rolling to the pinky toe side, opening your chest, twisting, lowering onto your elbows, but honor what's happening in the pelvis, in the belly. Maybe take 10%, 20% out of the posture, listening to your body, listening to your baby. Breathing deeply, listening to your baby breathe too. Come onto your hands if you're down. Walk your left knee back in a tiny bit. Lift the right leg. Bend the knee. Take your foot. Open your chest. Release. Walk in. And flip your hands so that the backs of the hands are down and give them a stretch here. Try to relax your shoulders too, not crunching up, but relaxing them back. Take a couple deep breaths. Release. Give your baby something to stare at with the hands, releasing your wrists. Bring your arms up over your head, interlace your fingers and press up, and lean back gently. Bring your hands around your baby. Tuck your toes under and then sit back onto the heels. So the toes are tucked under. Open the bottoms of your feet. Unless you're experiencing bottom of the foot pain, you can stay here. If you are, you can sit on the tops of the feet. Stretching the back of the feet. Think about sinking back, so not letting the belly button guide. Think about drawing it in to lengthen through the back body here. Hands facing up or down. Take 3 lion's breaths here. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, exhale out the mouth. Look at your third eye. Inhale. Inhale. Release. Release your feet. Either tap the tops of your feet or sit back. Stretch your thighs. Lift your knees. Do a counter pose that feels good for you. Nice. Go ahead and release. Release your hands around your baby. Either keep your knees on the mat, on the ground, and walk your knees back. Or if it's comfortable for you, come into plank pose. But try to pull in around the navel, maybe keeping the knees on the mat. Giving your body a little bit of an angle here. So instead of tabletop, walk the knees back so that the body's more at an angle here, 45 degrees, without letting the hips drop. We're going to do some push-ups. Maybe giving kisses on the way down. As you lower down, give a kiss, push back up. Start to be in unison with your breath. Take a couple breaths. Maybe do 3 or 4 more. And as we complete these, take a counter pose or a resting pose, either in child's pose, separating your knees, pressing back. Or if you'd like to, come into downward facing dog. Lifting up your hips. Imagine that the hips are reaching back and up, and that the very crown of your head's reaching for your baby. Maybe they're kicking your face, but imagine reaching the very crown of your head for them. If you're in child's pose, start to lift up either to tabletop or into downward facing dog. We're going to step the right foot outside the right hand and lower the left knee again. And we're going to pick up the baby. You can place them on your knee, facing in or out. Let's see what June's feeling like. Nice. So start to lean forward, stretching the left hip, and then push the legs straight. Keep the toes on the mat. Maybe bow forward. Woo. And then come up. And then bend into the knee. Straighten the leg. Bow forward. Come upright. Do that 2 more times with your breath. Inhale. And exhaling, moving. Trying to keep your back straight. Flowing through that 1 more time. Bend into the front knee and reach up through your arms. Lower down. Bring your baby in towards the chest. With lightness, with sensitivity, bring your front foot back, excuse me. Shift over into the other side. Maybe can be facing in or out on the thigh. Come into a low lunge, keeping the left knee over the ankle. Then straighten your leg and start to bow forward. A little bit of airplane with the baby. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, straighten the leg. Keep your toes down. And as you bow, notice that balance of your body. Do 2 more on your own. Notice the sound of your breath, the gurgles of your baby. Bend into the knee and lift up. Nice. Bring baby back to thigh. Push into the front leg with lightness. Hands to center, baby to center. Bring the knee back. Nice. Place the baby down. Maybe a little bit of tummy time for them. Place your hands down, come to downward dog. Look forward and step your feet wide, at least as wide as your wrist, maybe wider, and come into a squat. Bring your baby back into your chest. Find a comfortable positioning here, so that they're pretty centrally located. Heels can be down on the mat or it can be propped up onto a blanket. And we're going to squeeze the inner thighs and butt and come to standing. And then we're going to lower back down through center. Notice any cracks happening. Come upright, squeeze inner thighs. As you exhale, start to lower knees towards the pinky toes. Do that 3 more times. Next inhale, come all the way up and walk your feet under your hips. We'll come into tree pose. Shifting the weight into the right foot and placing your left foot anywhere comfortable on the leg. Toes facing down, not only balancing, but finding a hip opener here too. Gently engaging the glutes to help with outer rotation and breathe. Not only reacting to the movement of your own body, your own center line, your own center of gravity, but reacting to their movement too. Left hand can be wherever feels good. You can bring it over your head, you can extend out to the side, whatever feels best. And slowly release. We'll change sides. Whoop. Shifting baby and center of gravity over to the left. Start to move your weight into the left foot and place the right foot in for tree pose. Anywhere not the knee. Find your balance. React to the movements of the baby. Use your left toes to keep you grounded. Slowly release your foot. Turn the baby towards you. And we'll slowly lower them to the mat. You can pass back through Malasana. So slowly lower down, placing baby down. Extend your arms forward. Start to sink your hips back. Somehow come to the mat. So either keep the arms extended and lower your hips. And take your feet and open your chest. Find balance between the tailbone and the sit bone. So we're not rolling the chest down. We're finding balance in between those three places. The left sit bone, the right sit bone, and the tailbone. Pull against your feet, open your chest, pull up and in the pelvic floor, and open your feet out to the side. They can stay bent, shins at 90 degrees, or flexibility allows, you can start to straighten the legs, one at a time or both. Start to bring your feet back to center. Release your feet down, and start to walk your feet out to the sides. And notice what the inner legs feel like here. Maybe this is perfectly enough today. Keeping the feet out, turned up, and sitting up tall. If you'd like to, you can fold forward at any degree. But it's not about getting forward and rounding. Open your chest towards your baby and start to walk yourself down. Feel inner thigh stretch. Feel sensitivity, lightness, connection. Breathe. Take a couple more breaths. Come upright. Take any side body stretch. Your hand can be on your leg, behind. You can cross your right hand over to the left and lean over to the right. Not necessarily grabbing the foot, but breathing through the side body. Whatever feels best for you. And slowly come upright and switch your sides. Hand on the leg, hand on the foot. We're focusing on stretching the side body, not about the distance that you can reach. So whatever feels good. You can twist gently with the spine. Left hand to the right leg and lean. And then slowly come upright. Place your feet together, crossing the legs. Coming to the seat. Use support here. Maybe sit up against a wall or the couch, or prop the hips up more so that you're not holding a seated posture in your chest. So as we sit here, try to lengthen the spine by making the hips and legs more comfortable, not by holding the pose in your upper body. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Find peace and tranquility. But I'm going to trust that you guys will take a few minutes to rest in Shavasana or rest in seated meditation. But June just threw up all over herself, so I'm going to clean that up. But thank you guys for practicing. Namaste.